Hello, sir.
Hello, hi, good evening, guys. Now audible to you?
Very much, sir. It is.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, yeah. Really apology for the little bit delay join, guys. How are you guys?
No,
No,
no worries, sir.
Actually, I was
We are
traveling now.
glad
I
that you
already
came.
informed the Babo that might be I would be delayed, but he said that's fine. You guys can manage. That's why I said okay. It's totally up to you guys. Anyways, how are you guys doing?
We are really good, sir.
all good,
And
sir. How's your
we are
doing?
glad that you came and you gave
Yeah,
your valuable
it's
time
really
after all.
my honor to guide you guys. Oh, let's just start with the introduction because I think we already late too much. Okay. So my name is Amir Sohail and I have like 7 years of working experience in supply chain management. And throughout my journey, I've worked with the Tata Motors, Blinkits, Flipkarts. Currently, I'm working in own company and where I'm taking care of the inventory parts. So yeah, that's all about me. So you can guys introduce yourself as well one by one if possible, and if you're okay with that. So that I only know the Wabo. Rest you guys are new for me.
Yeah, so good evening, sir. My
Yeah,
name is
doing.
Mohammad Wais Khan, and
Mm-hmm.
on behalf of my pod, this is the group of 6 to 7 people actually, and we all
Okay.
from UPES, University of Petroleum, from
Okay.
Dehradun, and I warmly welcome to you in this Edge Connect session.
Thank you so much,
We are
guys.
currently all pursuing MBA in logistics supply chain, basically.
Okay. Great. So next, Bank, can I have the words from you?
So, just one query for you. Can you please make your turn your camera on so that we can
Not
have
possible,
much
bro.
more?
I'm at home. Not possible. Not possible. You guys have to manage. Please try to
Yeah,
understand.
no.
In that case, it's all right, sir.
Really.
We
Thank
shall
you so much.
continue like
Really,
this.
really, really appreciate. Okay. So, anyways, so basically, you guys are doing the supply chain management MBA, correct? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's a final year. You guys have.
Recently, I mean, we all are in first year.
Give me a moment. Yeah. Now audible.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
guys,
yes.
actually, I'm so sorry. Actually, my phone got switched off.
Yes, sir.
I just joined with my laptop. So, where we are. Okay, so you guys are basically from the supply chain management.
Yes, right.
What's your project exactly? What you guys are basically? Why we are here? That's what I try to understand.
Sir, actually, we have to conduct a session regarding what's going on in company like logistic and supply chain,
Okay.
and how we can reach to the current role which is
Mm-hmm.
open to us, and which type of skills we needed.
Okay. See.
So can I make a small request from my side to you?
Mm-hmm. Make it clear.
We are into the meeting. That is not an issue, but there's a small request from my side.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, if it is possible from your end, just we need a single 10 seconds of a recording or a screenshot from your end with your camera on, if it is possible, in any of the corner of your house, if it is possible, because it is a necessity for us as we need to show that we have conducted a meeting with you. That's the only concern or request from my end.
So really necessary.
Yes, it is really necessary. Just 5 to 10 seconds, not more than that.
Okay, let me check out some. Let me go somewhere. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome, guys. Yeah. Actually, right now I'm in some canteen area.
Not an issue, sir. That's not an issue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
understanding.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, tell me.
So basically, sir, what is the need of this session is like, we had to conduct a meeting with any of the industry expert who
Okay.
has knowledge about our domain itself, and we need some insights from your end, like what is going on in the industry of logistics and what is the current situation in logistics and how it is working.
See, it's a totally depend upon. See, we have to first understand what is the supply chain management. See,
Yes.
supply chain management have the different stages, like from the raw materials to the finished good, whatever we are delivering to the customer now. s- So we have the lot of the, different task, different category, different departments is there in warehouses in supply chain management. So we are talking about. Okay, so totally
Yes, sir.
depend upon your interest, where you have the interest. Like you are good in dealing the manpower, you have the good communication skill, if you have the good, you know, data availability, if you are good in analytics, every has their different departments and the interest depend on your interest. Okay, so talk about
Mm-hmm.
throughout my journey. I was studying Tata Motors, so I was working Tata Motors. There was some assembly line is there, correct? So uh, I was
Mm-hmm.
working there to manage the inventory of the warehouses. Like whatever the we are feeding over the lines, we have to manage the inventory and everything. We do the cycle count every month. We have some losses and we have to manage those things. A lot of things are there. Okay. So talk about
Yeah,
the quick
understood.
commerce. Let's see. Earlier we have the e-commerce, now the quick commerce is coming. Right now I'm in the quick commerce. Okay, like in India,
Mm-hmm.
the Flipkart minutes is there, Amazon now is there, Blinkit is there, Zepto is there, okay, Swiggy, Instamart is there. So now the competition is coming in the quick commerce. Okay, so in quick commerce we are talking about, like, we have the different departments. Let's about talking about the warehouses, from inbound to
Mm-hmm.
inventory, from picking is basically from the outbound department we are talking about, and also for the, the dispatch department is there. So for each and every department we have different managements are there to manage those roles, the task and everything. Okay, there are different KPIs, different key rules are there. So totally
So
depends
what?
upon your interest, your choice, wherever you want to work. Like we have the demand forecasting also. We have the analytics or analytical teams also who work on the data parts. Okay. We have the fleet team also who manage the vehicles and everything for the placement and everything. Okay. So a lot of tasks is there, a lot of departments we
Yeah.
have here. Okay. So first you guys have to understand where your interest is, then you can decide which is the
Okay,
good.
sir.
Export import is also there.
Mm.
Now that's fine. Should I just off the camera if you guys okay with
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so
sure,
Yeah,
sir.
much.
please.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sir.
yeah, that's
This will
cool.
work, sir.
Anyways,
So
yeah.
basically, sir, how you reached your current role at Noon Dubai?
See, I applied through the LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
Don't
are
think about
the
the Dubai
major key
directly.
differences?
You guys have to first understand the
Okay.
scenario which is going on the India. First, get some experience, some internship. Okay. Later, you can just think about the Dubai and all. First, get
So
some,
what was
you
the
know,
key differences you observed between the supply chain operation in India and Dubai?
in India, Dubai. See, only the differences we explore here. Like here, we have to work with the multinational company. I mean, peoples. Okay. In India, we have to manage only two or three states. If you are working in Uttar Pradesh, so you have to manage only the Bihar person and the UP person. Okay, but here we have to manage all over the worldwide, like from the Indonesia, there is some people from South Korea and from South Africa, from Egypt, from Philippines, Nepal, everywhere. So you have, once you are here now, you get some dynamic exposure here, how to deal with the different countries manpower, everything. A lot of learning you will get here, because here we cannot do the biasness and all. Okay,
Okay, sir.
every
So
see
as we all are,
the
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. So as we all are freshers, sir, from
Hmm.
MBA LSCM students, so what was the most skills we have to develop to secure a good job opportunity in a supply chain market?
You have to first learn the Excel. Okay.
Okay.
You should learn the Excel, and if possible, explore the certification in Excel in advanced Excel, I think, I would say, so that your data
Okay.
part would be great. Okay.
Okay.
Apart from that,
Uh,
you can
uh,
go for the some Tableau, Power BI, if
okay.
possible. Okay. And try to enhance your communication skill, which is most important, because without communication skill you cannot convey any message to your team and your management also.
Okay, sir.
These three skills is very necessary in terms of we are getting any job in supply chain management.
So any roadmap which we have to follow to improve our skills regarding Excel or communication or other?
See, communication skill is totally dependent upon your environment where you guys are living. Okay. Try to watch the web series over the Netflix as much as possible with the subtitles. You'll get some idea over there. Okay. And try to communicate with your, make a group. Okay. Whatever you guys have task on a daily basis, try to just come correct in English. Okay. Communicate with each other in English. Don't be hesitate, because here in Dubai no one is speaking Hindi. Okay.
Yeah.
Even the ground team, even the laborers, those who are working over the ground, they speak good English than we Indian people speak, right? So we need to, enhance your communication skill, which is most important. So learning whatever we listen, whatever we speak, totally depend upon the communication. Oh, that, because see, in earlier age, what we
So,
have.
what is the most important task in warehouse operations?
See, it's totally different task is there. Like if you are working on a mother hub, like in Flipkart there is a mother hub, there is FC fulfillment center, we say,
Yes, sir.
like. Okay, so in mother hub only the
Yes, sir.
inbound sortations and outbound is there. Okay, but talk about the FC fulfillment center, we need inbound, different invoices, different vendors are coming based on their slot timing and everything. Okay, we need to do the unload everything. We do the put away in inventory, we have to manage the inventory is like around more than 25,000 SQ is there, 50 lakhs quantity in terms of more than 60 millions in terms of cost we have. Okay, so we have to manage everything. We need to manage a lot of things. You guys have, I don't know, you guys are aware of, no? A lot of things are in inventory. Okay, after that, we have the outbound department is there. The whatever you guys have ordered, these articles gets picked from here, and then it will go to the dispatch. Dispatch will dispatch to the dark stores, and from there you guys get the articles or the products, I would say.
So there we use the ERP or the
Yeah,
WMS system.
ERP and the SAP system is there. Okay. Or we can call as a, yeah, you can say that ERP or WMS, we can say that.
So,
Okay.
what
This is
kind
the,
of automation is currently in Dubai or under wheresoever you are working?
Mhm.
What kind of automation? Something related with conveyors, something related with AR, automated retrieval system, or
No,
like
no, no.
robots?
As of now, where I am working is not much developed. It's a growing company. Okay. So automation is not using, but in Flipkarts, in Amazon, they are using the automations. Okay. The robots are working already there. They do the sorting and everything, whatever based on their pin code. Okay. Based on their pin code, they based on their locations, they do the sorting of the articles and then bagging and everything. Have you guys visit any company?
Sir, recently we have visited a Yakult production factory,
Okay. So
which
what you guys got there?
I just
How was
got
your
to
experience?
we got to know about, we got to see the machines, the imported machines, which is from Japan and continuously production of it.
Okay.
Yeah, labels plus label systems and producing of bottles and preservation of those
Mm-hmm.
lactobacillus
Mm-hmm.
microorganisms. So these were
Okay.
they had separate chambers for preservation of this microorganisms, production chamber. So these are the layouts over there.
Okay, so have you done any project on that?
We are quite preparing for it right now.
Okay,
So
great, great. Just do some projects. Have you guys done with the Six Sigma and certification?
still in
No,
it.
yellow belt actually.
Yeah, yellow, green belt, everything is there. Have you go through that? Because while learning the Six Sigma, you will get some lot of ideas how to approach a different difficulties whenever you guys are working in any company. So different approach is there, okay, to solve any problems. So we need to understand those things also.
Okay, sir.
See, first, you guys are just started, you're planning to start your career. I would suggest just first work on your communication skill, work in, the skills like the Six Sigma and the Excel. If possible, they go for the advanced Excel, the Google Sheet. I think you guys are aware or not, the Google Sheet. Have you heard about?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Also, just try to get some, advanced Google Sheet. Okay, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, these are the words, technical words and kind of formulas frequently used in warehouses. Okay, conditional formatting, if and but conditions. Okay, XLOOKUP, VLOOKUPs, you can guys use that. Duplicacy, how we can remove the duplication and everything, how to work the pivot table. Most of the time, pivot table, XLOOKUP is most frequently we used here to analyze the data, to filter out data, everything. So these are the things you guys have to move focused if you are planning to start your career in warehouses. And first, the question I would like to ask you guys, why you guys want to start your career in warehouses only? Why don't you explore the corporate office instead of warehouse? Hello, I'm not able.
Yeah,
Guys,
actually, we are open for warehouse
Yes, sir, you
and
are audible.
other corporate office jobs as well.
okay. See, warehouses, you have to understand the situation. In warehouses, we have to face a lot of challenges like you have to deal with the manpower on a daily basis. Okay. Sometimes manpower crunch, manpower issues, lot of things. You have to deal with the sun also, the heat condition. Let's suppose in summer we have to deal with the heat. In winters we have to deal with the the winter conditions, and the rainy season we have to deal with the rainy seasons. Okay. So every seasons you guys have to manage if you are working in warehouses.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not saying like negative things towards you guys. Okay, I'm just trying to convey some messages so that you guys get some idea what is the future. Okay, definitely. See, this is a very slow growing career. You cannot expect like 7 to 10 lakhs LPA in a single, in your first experience or second experience. Might be probably you guys start from your 3 lakhs LPA, 5 lakhs LPA. Okay, in warehouses, I'm talking about the warehouses job. Okay, so I would suggest go for the data parts. Try to get some data, do some Power BI analytics. Yeah, data analyst. You guys can become the data analyst, or even you can guys apply for the project, product manager kind of, positions. You should go for that instead of warehouse because they have
Majorly,
some
we have
corporate.
to develop the.
Yeah, they have some corporate cultures. You will get some good package also there over there.
Yeah.
Okay. In warehouses you will get some increment, you will get some better opportunities, but after some experience like 3 or 4 years you must have some experience, then you will get some packages. I know if you are working in India, else you have to move abroad. These are the scenario of the warehouses. See, this is apart from your project. Don't put it in your project, guys.
So
Okay.
apart from the warehouse, and
uh,
we have to go for the corporate, so we needed the Excel, PowerPoint,
yeah, just try
first
to figure
priority.
out, do some chat GPT. You have the chat GPT, AIs, Google, YouTube. Just do some research yourself. Okay, get some idea what are the other opportunities you have, guys, apart from the warehouses. Warehouse is not only the solution. Supply chain is a very wide. Okay, every company needs the supply chain, man. Okay, from purchaser to procurement. Okay, demand forecasting. Okay, lot of things are there. You need to figure out where you want to go. But in warehouse, I think
And
Webo already
what
work in
about
the warehouse. He knows the condition, the situation, everything. You guys can connect with him personally. He will let you know the experience, how was he. Okay. So I think you should guys go through some research first before choosing any career. Take some time. Okay.
this?
You can
And
connect
what
with
about
me. Yeah.
selection process in Flipkart or Amazon? Like you have a past experience as well regarding Blinkit.
What the experience you want? The work
Which type
culture.
of selection process?
See, every company has the same concept. Okay. You have to understand the things.
Okay.
Every company has the same concept like inbound, outbound processing, everything. Only the changes is their software, the manpower, the managements, the down the line team. Okay. Once you have the experience like 1 or 2 years now, after switching, you will not get too much time. Only the time will take to, connect with the manpowers, the managements. Okay. See, I have joined the noon company. It's been only 3 months. Okay. I have learned every softwares. I have connected with the manpowers, the manager. Now I'm working. Okay. So there is nothing like rocket science. Okay. Every company has their own softwares. Okay. So you have
Yeah.
to just learn. You have to be very quick learner. You have to develop some skills, nothing else. First decide
Okay.
where you want to go, guys. If you want to get some money, I think you should go for the demand forecasting, purchase, procurement, and some data analyst. Because in warehouses, you will get, but it will take some time. You have to be very patient for that. Very frank. I'm frankly speaking to you guys.
So
Okay.
just
And
one
what?
thing more.
Yeah. Tell me.
What is the obvious uh, mm, positions after an warehouse manager? Or what is an obvious, job roles that a individual can seek after being for 2 to 3 years as an warehouse manager?
See, after
Then
the warehouse manager, you can apply for some senior manager post, or either you can get some promotion in your own company if you have the good experience, or you have the good background. So basically, the managers have the roles and responsibility to work on the cost, not on the ground floor. Okay. Once you have the great experience, like you just work up, got the promotion from executive to senior executive, and then assistant manager, then manager, then you have to work on the metrics and the KPI and KRAs, and then you have to work on the cost. Whether your team will work on the ground team, you have to just deliver the result. That's it. In which, let's suppose, being a manager, you have to take care of a lot of things like how many departments you have, what are the cost for that, how many manpowers required. You have to justify each and everything. You have to fight with your managers and all.
so
So
as
in
being
Yeah.
Flipkart, there is one task is pendency
Just
clearance,
come
potential
one by
clearance.
one.
So
Hello.
can you explain what is potential clearance?
Potential clearance. Sorry, Weber, come again.
So pendency clearance.
See, pendency is basically loss. Okay. Whatever the
Yes.
pending at your hub or at your warehouse is completely is loss, your site loss. Okay. So we need to work on that, how we are going to tackle and how to resolve, how we can reduce, we cannot finish the losses. We can reduce the losses by applying the different methods. Okay. That's why you guys are learning the thing like Six Sigma, how we have implement something, how to do some Kaizen over there so that we can reduce the damages. reduce our theft cases, reduce our pilferages, lot of things. Okay. So you have to change your approach. Let's suppose so many people are working, but it's still the condition of the losses, it's still the potential losses is high. So you have to change your approach. You have to think big, out of the box.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I ask you guys go for some, certifications so that you will get some idea how to, let's suppose different every scenario has, approach, completely different approach. Sometime what happen, we are giving you 100%, but still the approach is not correct. How come the result will come? Okay. So we that at that period of time we need to change our approach as well.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is there anything you guys have? Or should I
So it's
wind up?
already
What
last
do you
question
think?
from my
12:30.
end.
Anybody have any question?
Sorry?
So one last question from
Yeah,
my
yeah,
end.
sure. Tell me.
So what would you suggest for a logistics person who is choosing for logistics? Should he be in India or should he go for abroad?
See, I would suggest get some experience in India, at least 2 or 3 years, and then
Mm.
apply to abroad. Because once you are in abroad now, the abroad management, what they thought, he is coming from the India, he has a lot of experience. So from day one, they are expecting a lot from you.
Okay.
Okay, so get some experience like 2 or 3 years, and then you guys can apply here.
So how is the work environment there? Like in India, we all know how is the work culture and all.
Yeah, there is culture is cool. There is nothing to worry about. There is culture is cool.
Okay, so what are the working hours of yours? Can I ask that?
Sorry,
What are
that
you working?
explanation.
What are your working hours per day? Like
The
how many hours
only
of work?
only the 8 hours, bro.
Okay, cool. And it is 5 days working a day. So 5 working days or six? Like how it is?
It's sometimes it's alternate. You can say that it's for like one. It's a bank kind of things. You know,
Okay.
first Saturday and the third Saturday things will be up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just one last question from my end. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So everything are you well satisfied from your work and all whatever you're doing in your work from your job?
See,
As in lot.
earlier I was working in Flipkart. At
Mhm.
that period of time, I was not aware. I was not clear even what I'm doing, where my career is going. I don't
Mhm.
have any path, correct? But
Yeah.
once I
Yeah.
switch to the inventory now, then I am, you know, clear that this is the thing I have to do in my whole career. So now I am clear.
Okay. So
Sometimes you just stuck in situation. Okay.
yeah.
If you are applying somewhere, you're not getting the job, but that
Mhm.
due to the pressure of the friends and community and the family, you get stuck in some other task. So
Mhm.
just focus your career where you want to go. Whatever you job are doing, that's fine. It's okay. But keep trying where you want to go, which is most important.
Okay. So personally, what are you preferring right now? This is just a personal question from my end. What are
Hmm.
you preferring on your end? Like, do you want to stay in India for logistics and all the career thing, or do you want to settle abroad?
See, I do have the uh it's a very difficult question, I would
I
say.
know. I know. Yeah.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
if you are a family man, okay,
Yeah.
so you have to be in India with your family.
No,
Okay.
absolutely.
If
Yeah.
you want to earn some money, okay, so you have to move abroad. Simple as that. Okay.
So you are able to manage everything right now, staying abroad, family
I'm
or all.
single, bro. I'm a bachelor, so I can, of course,
No, no, like
manage.
parents. I'm not talking about the married thing or something like that.
Okay.
Family, parents.
Parents are there. Actually, in India, I only used to go after the 6 months, 10 months to home. That's why I can manage.
Okay, okay.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
if you are not mama boys, then you can manage here. Okay.
That is a difficult thing na, for men. You can understand that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. See, it's if you are living from your home, okay, it's been
Mm-hmm.
already 10 years, you are already, far from your home. So either you are in India or either you in Dubai, what does it matter? After the 6 months, you can visit. No issue here.
Yeah, understood.
Okay. Understood?
Yeah, Yeah, yeah.
So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Wish you all the best, guys. Okay, for your
Mhm.
career, for your
Okay.
future, bright future. Okay, you guys
Thank you
can
so
connect
much.
Thank
me
you so
over
much
the
for.
LinkedIn.
Mhm.
Okay, whenever you guys need any support, you can ping me over there. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you
Thank
for
thank
you
you so
guys.
much.
Good
Thank
night.
you
Have a
so
good
much,
night.
Thank you
sir.
for
Bye
the
bye.
Thank you,
insightful and
sir.
valuable
Bye
stuff.
bye, guys.